Planetary for TAMAPTA. During the Easter long weekend, Lawrence Rogers and I went to cover the events at the annual Mad Tribal Rendezvous in the Clavik. The cold and windy weather canceled some of the outdoor events, but the organizers were quick to reschedule them for indoors. ICS would like to inform the public that all the events will not be shown because of time limits, but hope you enjoy the ones that are shown. Thank you.
Clavik in the Northwest Territories, the site of the annual Mad Trapper Rendezvous, which took place on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of April. The rendezvous consists of a number of events that were once geared to living off the land, but have since changed. Tim Dick, coordinator, explains it this way.
It's changed.
Yeah, that's right. We had it just more or less fun now. Like, hardly anybody ever goes back out into the land for a year-long basis and that. So we just more or less just have games and events that are fun, for people.
Can you tell me, when did the committee start planning for this carnival?
We started planning about a month and a half ago. We just got finished with the organizing of the arena opening, and then we just jumped right into the carnival. So it was about a month and a half.
Yeah. Tim explains what different kinds of events will be featured this year.
Years ago, we never did have plank walk and nail driving and stuff like that. We had more or less just dog team races, ice chiseling. Just up until a few years ago, we added the plank walk, and we dropped the ice chiseling this year because we just had 3 entries last year, and we figured we'd be losing money if we had it again this year. And we dropped off the partner skidoo race, and that's about it, I think. Yeah.
Okay, what goes into the planning of a carnival? What do you do?
Well, first off, we sit down, we talk about what kind of events we're going to have, how much the entry fee is going to be, what kind of prizes we're going to give out, like for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, estimate how many entries we're going to have and schedule them, like it will be the best time for these people to show up and stuff like that. So that's why we had most of our events in the afternoon. Most people would be sleeping in the morning and after old time dances and stuff like that.
The Mad Trapper Rendezvous got its start in the late 50s, when the people from the bush camps came into town to sell their catch of winter furs and gathered together for the Easter season. The competitive spirits began to show after a long winter out on the trapline. There was usually friendly competition amongst the people who gathered at that time. March 31st, 1988, the opening ceremonies took place here at the new recreation complex, which opened just a few months earlier. Tim Dick hosted the opening of this year's rendezvous. The King and Queen for 1988 were Dale Semple and Cheryl Hansen.
The 1988 Mad Trapper King and Queen, Dale Semple and Cheryl Hansen.
The King and Queen from the previous year were on hand to crown the royal couple. Later that evening, an old-time dance was held in a community hall to kick off this year's rendezvous. People danced to the tunes of Charlie and Pat Kasuk, David Ivalik, Peter Thrasher, and Emmanuel Felix Sr. The dance went on until the wee hours of the morning, and it showed on some of the faces of the younger people in the audience. But a good time was had by all. The first three events to be shown are the muskrat skinning, biscuit eating, and bottle sucking.
On your mark, get set, go! Sit down, please.
The hardtack biscuit eating for men. Third place, Mervyn Joe. Second place, Billy Archie. First place went to Donald Ross.
Is that okay for your camera? We'll give you this.
next three events are nail driving for the men and women and mixed log sawing.
Second, Mary Pepper. Second place with a time of 4.61, Jojo Benoit. Third place with 4.2 seconds, William Day. Nail driving for women with a time of 5.86 seconds, Sandra Ipana. Second with 5.51, Maureen Rogers. Third place with 5.42 seconds, Esther McLeod.
Go!
What's my hand?
17!
Tim announces the prize winners as follows.
The log sawing mix in third place, William Day and Brenda Benoit. Second place, Roy and Sandra Ipana. Third place, Hank and Maureen Rogers.
The women's dog team race around the island and back to the finish line went as follows. The men's race went a little further. The teams had to go as far as Husky River and back. Here are some shots and announcements of the first 3 finishers.
Second place with a time of 1 hour, 55 minutes and 24 seconds, James Niendo. In first place with a time of 1 hour, 55 minutes and 14 seconds, Jojo Aries.
Cold and windy weather hampered the T-boilers, but they eventually got the fires going, and the winners are
The tea boiling was mixed between men and women. In third place, ceremonies. Second place, Jojo Benoit. First place, Annie B. Gordon.
A hockey game was scheduled between the host Aklavik Warriors and the Fort McPherson Raiders. This game was played as part of the evening activities of the Rendevous. The teams warm up their netminders prior to the start of the game. The Aklavik Warriors discuss strategy in the team huddle. The opening face-off, and the game is on. The Raiders strike first as they storm the Warriors' net. But the Warriors even it up in a late second period goal. This contest was eventually won by the host Aklavik team. Excitement always mounts when the big race is about to be run. Here are some shots of the men's open class. closing ceremonies were held at the arena complex after the completion of the big race.
First of all, I would like to thank all those people from out of town and those people from Aquatic who came and took part in our carnival this year. As far as I'm concerned, it was a success at the end.
Hope you have enjoyed this year's edition of the Mad Trapper Rendezvous. See you next year.